Acts of betrayal have the power to violate our sense of trust. Author Phil Waldrep joins us to share his experience in his new book, Beyond Betrayal, Overcome Past Hurts and Begin to Trust Again. Thanks so much for being with us.
Well, thank you. Anytime I can talk to somebody in Baltimore, it's making my day because that's one of my favorite places on the planet. So I'm so glad to talk to you this morning.
So glad to hear that. It's one of my favorite cities too. I want to get into this book though. Tell us, what experience actually prompted you to write on this topic?
Well, 20 years ago, I went through a very deep betrayal from an employee, a friend, a colleague, and I didn't realize at the time how that betrayal affected me in so many ways. And because of that betrayal, I began to realize it was affecting every relationship that I had. And so I began to process it. Now, quite frankly, it took me nearly 20 years to process it in a healthy way because I didn't have a resource like a book that I wrote called Beyond Betrayal. I didn't have the resource to help me understand what was happening and why, and to give me practical guidelines to get through it. So I went through the betrayal, but I came out on the other side, and life is great, and I want to help others to do the same.
All right, and the very nature of betrayal is a violation of trust. What actions did you take in order to be able to trust again?
Well, the first thing is I had to understand the emotions that I was feeling. You know, you have that initial shock. It's like hearing a loved one has been killed in an accident. So your body emotionally and your mind tries to process that. So we go through denial, and when we come to realize what's happened, often we get angry, which can cause us to be bitter or to seek revenge. And when I understood all of those emotions that I was feeling, then I was able to process them in a healthy way. For example, I discovered the power of journaling, of writing to paper what I was feeling. And some things I wrote, I actually destroyed, but it helped me to vent my anger in a healthy way. And I also discovered that if I made a list of everybody who, on one side of the paper, who had betrayed me, and on the other side, everyone who has never betrayed me, the list of my friends who have never betrayed me is much longer than those who did. And I didn't want to allow those who betrayed me to affect my relationship with those who had not. So those are just some of the things that I recommend to people that help me and can help others too.
Why do people betray people that they love?
You know, it's very simple. They're selfish. People act in a selfish way when they betray you. They put their own interests above your interests and above your love. And unfortunately, people may care about you. They don't intend to hurt you, but they act selfishly. So remember, it's not about you. It is about the betrayer. It's about them just using your love and abusing it in your relationship for their own selfish means.
And where can viewers connect with you online, and where can they pick up a copy of Beyond Betrayal?
Well, the book is in most major bookstores. If they don't have it, they can get it for you. But there's a wonderful website called beyondbetrayalbook.com, beyondbetrayalbook.com. And that'll lead you to sources of the book and some other material as well.
Phil Waldrep, thank you so much for being with us today, and we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this.